Killa Biatches on blue. Something seasonal on gold.
Yep, we're good.
So welcome to the first match of the 4th monthly Killer Queen Tournament, Logan Arcade, Chicago. We're getting right into it. First match. Looks like blue is starting off Econ. Ooh. Gold's Queen, though, hanging out Garden. Both seem to be going Econ. There's a blue on Snail, just kind of chilling, not moving.
We have no warriors right now. So this seems to be a 4 Econ versus 4 Econ. Now blue has its first warrior. Blue trying to clear out the Gold Queen from blue's base. But Gold's Queen right now just kind of sitting in base.
Looks like Gold's about to win this Econ. Just thinking hold off. Now blue has a ton of warriors playing defense. Gold can't seem to get through the queen. Oh, Gold slipped through. They need one more. And that's it. That'll be the first round. What are the series? How many matches? Best of 5. All right. Best of 5. These series here are best of 5. And it looks like Gold took the first of 5 in this series.
Best of 5?
Apologize in the stream. We're still working on kind of fixing the levels.
The audio, the game audio is not very high right now. Yeah, turn it down.
The stream, stuff to hear you guys over the game.
Oh, really? Apologies to everyone. This is the first game of the tournament, so we are still figuring out audio levels. Let us know what you hear, what you think, what you feel in the chat.
How do you feel in the chat?
If you want the game turned up, if you want us turned down, tell us how the audio sounds. It's kind of tough to debug audio in a loud bar. But Gold once again going up here with the strong Econ. Blue going for 3 warriors, going for a very strong military presence. Going for the blue. Blue's going for the snail strategy. Military snail here. Gold diving down, and there is the kill.
A little hot on the stream, but it's better
From the game?
Well, no, from the game. Okay, I just turned it down.
Thanks, Sean. It'll be a little rough here as we start, before we really kind of get settled in here. Still getting settled in, getting everything figured out. But I believe Gold is up 2-0 right now.
Yes.
Gold being last tournament's runner-ups. In that tournament they were Team Optics. In this tournament they are something seasonal, aka Team Optics.
So they are returning.
And let's see what we got here. So both queens have died once. Sorry, still debugging some audio settings here. Let's see. Blue is going for a 2-warrior strat right now. Not really going for anything. They're kind of going for snail.
Yeah.
But Gold clears out the snail. Blue has no real strategy right now. They're sort of just defending Econ, hoping that will win them the game, which is not the case. They are just delaying their loss unless they pick up a serious strategy. And
Gold managing to slowly move in on some of those. Blue playing a decent defense, but not making much progress on other grounds. Though the snail is
so slowly inching forward. I don't think that
Gold only needs
going
3
to get
Econ
it.
left.
Both queens still have 1 life left, so they are not in that tight of a position. Gold Queen hovering on left here, then kind of pulling out, and as soon as Blue pulled their attention away from defending, when they realized that they needed a strategy to actually win the game, Gold just finished up their Econ and took the win there.
So that's the end of the.
So that was a 3-0 for something seasonal.
Best out of 5.
Oh.
Or wait, no. So that was 3 out of 5, right?
Oh, Blue won?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
in our debugging of the stream here, did not realize that blue had won a round.
Gotcha.
So it is actually 2-1 in favor of Something Seasonal, aka Optics, last tournament's runner-up. This game, we have, let's see, we have Something Seasonal once again going for an economic strategy.
One of their blue
It looks
players...
like they got 3 people going econ right now and 1 warrior, very popular and strong strategy, while blue is once again going for a snail strategy. They have 1 warrior picking up a second right now.
Is that worker even fast that's on the snail?
I do not believe it is fast. The gold queen is kind of just waiting for the dive.
Yeah,
to clear
and
out the
especially
snail.
in this map. I mean, maybe night map you could get away with going snail without fast, but seriously, it's such a drag.
And as you can hear, Something Seasonal is very hyped right now. Last guy hopping in right here. Family portrait. They got everyone in the frame. That is the first win of the tournament. The first best of 5 going to Something Seasonal, aka Team Optics. Last tournament's runners-up.
Yes. So that is the ending of the first series. Again, and that was 3 econ wins, right? Or did they get a queen win in the middle?
They might have gotten a military victory. We will be better about paying attention to these things now that we actually have everything set up.
Yes, we're all...
Thank you for joining us. Let us know how everything sounds in the chat.
Yes,
Hopefully,
hey.
we got a wired connection this tournament, so everything should be sounding great, looking great. Let us know. And I will be playing this tournament once again. Last tournament, I played. It did not go well.
Yeah, both of us played on a team that came in, I think, dead last.
Well, when you come in last in a tournament like this, you kind of...
You get to watch more of the matches.
Yeah, I mean, dead last, there's probably like 3 teams tied for dead last.
That's true. So we got...
who's here, who's away? So we got...
But there was some drama last night.
Ooh, yes there was.
Mike, high fives away, so you guys get to call it high five. In the air.
Are you playing?
I might be playing, so I will catch up with you guys later.
With the drama that Benedict had mentioned before, last night someone who was attending the bar actually came in and broke one of the screens on one of the cabinets. And luckily James on site here was able to replace the TV this morning, and the tournament is still on. So despite a tech disaster, we are still live here from Logan Arcade in Chicago. 4th monthly Killer Queen tournament will be started shortly with the next match. So it's wait, high five on goal. This high five. Bike B high fives. All right. As far as the team distribution goes, we got the Bike B high fives, sponsored by Bike B Honey, on gold. I'm sorry, on blue, and we have. You guys are the newbies? Yeah. And we got the newbies on gold. Bike B's high five on blue, newbies on gold. So. Okay. All right, we'll be started shortly. Oh, James is playing on the newbies. This is your first time playing in the tournament that you run?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, both teams readying up. Both teams tagging their fast gate off the start. Blue grabbing a warrior. Both seem to be playing a strong econ right off the bat. Gold's got 1 step up, 2 berries up now, but Gold. Gold's queen has already lost a life. No one's touching the snail. Blue queen playing safe. Gold on 5 berries. Blue on 6. It's tied now. But again, Gold Queen down 1 life. And there goes another life for Gold. One more and the queen will be gone, and blue will take the match. Blue winning on all fronts at this point. Only needing 2 more berries and 1 more queen kill. Either will win him this. It looks like blue is jumping in there, and they'll take the match. That's first in the series. Shout out to everyone in the chat. What's up? Benedict is playing this match, so it's just you'll just have to listen to me jabber for now. It is crowded here today. This is bigger than any tournament I've attended, which is the previous 2. Yeah, big day, big crowd, a lot of teams. Hoping to see some good games. All right, an almost identical beginning drop from both teams. 2 berries per team. We got 2 warriors off the bat, but 1 queen kill immediately from blue warrior. Gold's up 1 berry, but down 1 queen. Gold's queen a little trapped. Can't play much defense. And again, the high 5 is on blue. This is a seasoned team. They've taken a tournament at least once before. Ooh, another death for Gold's queen. The newbies are in a... They're struggling to keep up with both econ and military. Oh man, blue almost took the last kill on that queen. They're going to take it either way. If this doesn't look good for newbies. And the final military kill will take this match. Bikabee's high 5 up 2-0. 1 econ, 1 military. For anyone in Chicago, Logan Arcade is located just on the corner of Western and Fullerton. Plenty of buses to get you here. Not too far off from the CTA stop. Come join the fun. All right, 3rd round in the series. Seems like both... Ooh. High 5 with some iffy platforming in the beginning, but still managing to stay far ahead. All workers just bonking heads right off the bat. High 5 worker contemplating how to get in. They're tied for berries. Gold playing some solid defense. Newbies making slow progress. They're ahead in econ, and they're also approaching the snail. High 5 taking snail. Able to adapt, and that's something a good Killer Queen team needs to do, is be able to adapt to what's going on. Gold throwing a worker in the snail to slow their pace. Econ is tied, and High 5 is actually down 1 queen in this case. Ooh. Gold's queen chasing away the workers, but this worker is determined to ride that snail to the goal. Gold's going to have to either maintain econ or maybe go for a military victory. Though it seems like High 5 is still able to maintain their econ game, along with their distraction of the snail at the bottom. Let us know in the chat, too, if you're unclear how the game works. I'd be happy to explain. I may do that at one point anyway, just for case we get some new ears regardless. Oh, man. High 5 needs 2 econ left. And managed to be... They're playing tug-of-war with the snail a little bit at the bottom. But... looks like High 5, Bikabee High 5, took the 3rd in the series in a row. Another military victory.
And we got wired, so it's great quality.
Cool, yeah. Mid-game, let's explain the game. So, Benedict's back with us from a straight 3-game victory. We're going to talk about what we just saw, that was a video game called Killer Queen.
That's right.
Let's talk about how we play now that we've seen a bit.
So that game, we basically the first 2 games we went for a 2-2 strat, 2 econ, 2 military.
Okay.
I was running econ every game, and then the last game we went for a 3-1, 3 econ, 1 military, so basically in the last game we went 3 econ, 1 military, but they went very hard military, so we had to basically, and they were kind of guarding our hive, so we couldn't do econ. And so I hopped on Snail and started doing Snail and kind of pulling down the queen. And once you start pulling down the queen, then our queen can start capturing gates, and we can start getting warriors and start clearing out their warriors. And that kind of then shifted the momentum for us. And once we had the momentum back, we switched back to econ.
Yeah, and I saw you guys poking at the snail at the bottom. That was
That's
that was running
That's
some good distraction there too.
Cool. So shout out to people in the chat. We got Sparkletone. Is that a question? Well, yeah, so basically...
I was just about to explain how to play the game.
Sure.
There's 3 ways to win in Killer Queen. There is the military victory, in which you kill the opponent's queen 3 times. There is the... Is it just called the snail victory?
Yeah.
Snail victory, where you ride the snail all the way back from the center to your goal at the bottom. It looks like a little lacrosse goal in the bottom right corners. And there's an economic victory, where you get pollen or berries, whatever your scene prefers to call it, and carry those up into your hive at the top.
The hive is the thing with the holes.
Yes, and so once you've filled all the holes... Who is this match, by the way? That is how you win. B-Team on gold? B-Team on gold.
And Wireless Disco.
Wireless Disco on blue. Oh, wow. B-Team with a very strong econ start. All 4 players.
Is that right? Okay. Do you want to do play-by-play for a bit?
Sure. Cool. So we got Wireless Disco running a very strong econ game at start. They have no warriors that I see. But it looks like B-Team is finally getting some defense up, still managing to play a solid econ, and now it looks like B-Team has taken the lead.
B-Team going for a 2-2 strat, similar to what High 5 was running in the last match. That means 2 warriors, 2 econ, and the 2 warriors are really just disrupting the econ there. And Gold is about to pull it off with the econ win. That was a great match from B-Team in the gold. They brought over 2 warriors to the blue hive, completely shut down the econ, and blue did not do anything to kind of combat that and get their econ going, while gold was just having free reign over their econ.
Correct. And to clear up a little bit more about the game, too, there's 3 types of units. There's workers, and there starts out with 4 workers, 1 queen per team, and workers can get upgraded to becoming warriors once they enter with a berry in one of those gates with the wings. There's also the gates at the top that you see with the little sparks coming out of them that makes players get fast and they can move faster. Queens can also tag gates so that only their teammates can use the gate. And so it's important for a queen not only to play the appropriate kind of battle maneuvers, but also make sure that it has appropriate gates for their team strategy.
That's right. First round went to B-Team, I believe, right?
Economic, probably.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
All right, it's a tight econ. It looks like Wireless Disco just overtaking right now. They only need 2 left. Playing a solid defense as well, too. It's hard to get them over that lip. Usually if you have a warrior or your queen hanging out at the entrance of the hive.
Blue's queen is doing a great job sitting in their own hive, clearing out any of Gold's warriors that are coming in and trying to shut down Blue's econ. We have a float battle at the top here.
I was going to say it's dangerous. Blue, kicking the berry through and managing to jump into the hole, securing Wireless Disco an econ victory.
Win. We are now at 1-1. Hello to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Red Panda Gamer. Shout out to Sorta Soft, Vico F, Joe Pot 2323, and Sparkletone. Red Panda Gamer asks, how long is this going till? I really don't know. There are a lot of teams.
This is a
today.
huge turnout this time.
I don't know how many teams we have, but
is it double elim or?
It is double elimination. So we have
This
an upper
could
bracket, a
probably
lower
go
bracket.
until
It's going to
5
go for
o'clock.
hours. It's going to go for a while. So yeah,
I'm gonna need at least a
if you're-
pizza before I.
If you're around, come on down, hang out, watch the game. All right, so we have Gold with one warrior in the base. Let's see, what's the compo here? Gold has one warrior for Econ right now. Blue has one person sitting in Gold's hive doing some great ledge defense.
Gold with another solid dive.
Gold is sitting with Queen and Warrior in the base, shutting down Blue's Econ.
The
but
thing is, they're not making much
slide
econ
through.
progress themselves.
That's right. So Gold is doing a good job shutting down Econ, but in terms of their own victory conditions, they're not making any big progress.
No, it's kind of at a standstill at this point. We need to see a push from either team. Blue has been pretty good about pushing berries through, and it seems like they've finally been slowed by Gold a bit, especially now with the presence of their queen to clear out that a solid dive.
Gold's Econ slowly picking up, slowly getting some more berries, got people going up. They now bring a Queen and Warrior back to their own hive, Gold's hive, to try and defend a bit, but Blue Warrior right there to clear them out and do some more ledge defense and try and shut down that Gold Econ some more. And so Gold right now is still running a 2-2, two warriors. They have one person, Queen just took him out. They had one person sitting in Blue Hive and one person patrolling the middle trying to space it out a little bit, get some of that spatial control on the map.
This looks like it could be the last berry from Gold, though. They're jumping in, and they'll probably secure the victory.
And Blue...
That'll take it.
Blue lost control of the gates. They couldn't produce enough warriors, and
B team takes the second
B-team
win.
runs away with the Econ victory. Joe tried posting the link to the bracket in chat. We will try getting that to you. I believe we, as the channel owners, can post that. We will try getting the URL so you guys can stay live with that.
Yeah, I'll go look up on it.
And here we go. This is match 3. No, match 4.
That's the link to the bracket.
And here we go. Gold starting off with a 3 Econ, but Blue's Queen swoops over immediately, shuts down the initial Econ from Gold. Gold dedicated 3 players to doing an initial Econ run, and right now Gold has 0 berries, while Blue got 4. So this is a great start for Gold. Gold going for another 2-2 strategy, going very heavy on the economic defense, so really banking on shutting down Blue's Econ. But in terms of their own victory condition, they are not really making any progress on their own Econ, so it's more a situation of a standstill. And if you're, we have just posted the bracket link, so you can follow along the bracket. This is going to be a long tourney with a lot of matches, so if you want to stay up to date, check out the chat and check out that link. And Blue's Econ is slowly pulling away, but Gold is kind of tying it back up right now. It's kind of just a back and forth. Both teams going for a 2-2 strategy, 2 warriors, 2 economic players, kind of just hovering back and forth between defending their own hive, clearing out the people stopping their econ, and attacking the other hive and trying to shut down the other team's econ. And Blue up now by 1 berry, has 3 left. Gold has 4 left. Gold has some nice ledge defense going on. Blue Queen comes up to try and clear it out. Does clear it out. And Blue now filling out their hive for the victory. And I believe that is now 2-2. Thank you for the feedback on the audio. Keep doing that. That is so appreciated because we have no idea what it sounds like right now.
Could use a little more? Alright, we're trying not... It says it's maxing out on our side.
Let us know how that is. It's a little... You know those bars that you see on those mixers where the bar goes red? It's going red.
It's going... It's pushing...
It's full
It's a new Star Wars Episode 7 lightsaber red.
That's right, that's right. It's got the little guards. What do you call that on a sword?
Sword... A hilt?
No, not a hilt. Anyways, any of you big Star Wars fans in the chat, let us know what that thing that they added to the new Star Wars lightsaber is, and we will be indebted to you. And here we go. I'm going to be honest, I lost track of score, but I'll do a better job of that in the future. And once again, both teams... Oh no, Blue going for a little bit of a snail strategy. It might only be to pull down the 2 warriors, as you saw happen there. So Blue, as you can see, used the fast gate on top. So this is a 2-2 right now?
Yeah.
We are at 2-2. winner of this match continues in the upper bracket. Loser goes down to the loser's bracket. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be a loser.
You don't want to hang out there.
No, that's for losers.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of nice people there because everyone here is great. But
you want to win.
You want to do that.
So Blue's fast worker, no longer attacking the snail, now using his speed to carry up berries. We'll see. It's kind of a nice thing to have, have a speed worker in the pocket, because as soon as they do too much ledge defense, you go down, start riding that snail, and boom, there it is, a military victory for Team Blue. That is Wireless Disco coming out on top.
Also, shout out to Death by Sumo, the announcer from the New York
A.K.A.
City
Carlos.
A.K.A. Carlos. One of the announcers from last night's New York City tournament.
New York City tourney. I know some people in Chicago here were watching. It is a very interesting thing to watch people playing the same game as you halfway across the country when there is no intercity play at all. Each of these cities has their own style, has their own metagame. As we noticed last night watching some of the New York games, you guys don't do econ. What is up with that? Chicago's metagame is dominated by economic strategies. Any other strategy, the military or the snail, are purely used as kind of counters. It's kind of a response to any kind of economic strategy. So thank you everyone for joining us all across the United States and hopefully
the United States of Killer Queen.
The United States of Killer Queen. I am Benedict Fritz.
I'm David Lasky.
And we will be with you all day today. There are a whole load of matches. We don't know how long we're going to be here. My voice is already getting a little hoarse. It's been like 5 minutes. I'm going to go get a water. Tell them a great story. You don't have to do that,
All right, I'm going to go grab a drink as well. We'll be right back with you in a bit with the next. Alright, so Bohemian Rhapsody on blue versus Guardians of the Screen, a reference to last night's screen breaking on gold.
How much is a rabbit? Free. Are you sure? Yeah, you want a drink?
I'm going to
Alright, again, pushing that Chicago econ. We got one of the Warriors going fast. Ooh, already lost.
Blue has complete gate control right now, but does has one death on their queen. So Orange has no option. Gold has no option of getting Warriors, and there's the first gate, but Blue Queen very quickly shuts it down. So Blue seems to really be focusing on having that gate control. And finally, they get their first Warrior, but Blue's econ is cranking right now. They only need 3 more berries. Gold's Queen is sitting in the blue hive, trying to do some defense to slip right past her. This looks like it's going to be an economic victory for Blue.
That was an interesting bounce between the Warrior and the Queen. It seemed like almost the worker chest bumped the Queen.
Yes, you can check.
You can.
Yes.
And
so that is a
Is it because the Queen was landed that she didn't strike? Why didn't the worker get killed?
If the worker is higher than the Queen,
it will bump?
It'll bounce, I believe.
Smart.
And so that's kind of a strat that often comes into play when you have a situation where the snail is about to win, when there's about to be a snail victory, and the Queen is kind of floating right in the gate. If you get lucky, you can sometimes bump the Queen out, I believe. And here we go. Do you know the current score?
That was the first match. So it looks like Bohemian Rhapsody took the first round. Again, best of 5 for those joining us. Guardians of the Screen keeping up with Econ. It seems pretty even on both sides. Bohemian Rhapsody down 1 queen life.
Color switch.
Bohemian Rhapsody. It looks like Guardians of the Screen only need 2 berries left. It's going to be a matter of keeping that warrior to block both of them and kick berries out. And there we see again another body check. If you hit the...
body checking is a beautiful, beautiful thing. We have 1 berry left for either team. But...
oh my goodness.
Bohemian Rhapsody comes through.
The last berry was even in Gold's hive. It was on the ground, and there was a worker kind of staring at it for a second.
That's just how close Killer Queen gets.
Yeah.
I think you need to be cheered up. Do you hate losing?
So we have Bohemian Rhapsody in blue, up 2-0, is that correct?
Correct.
That is, so if Bohemian Rhapsody in the blue wins this match, that means that they are continuing their path up the winner's bracket,
Yep.
and Guardians of the Screen will drop to the loser's bracket, not where you want to be. And we have blue.
A berry kicking all the way across.
Doing a very early ledge guard with their blue warrior. That is their only warrior right now. I'll be curious to see if they go up to a second one, or if they're so confident in their econ that they just stick with 1 warrior doing ledge defense and having the queen rove around controlling space.
The Blues warrior doing some good guarding. Got the short hops. Gold pushes the warrior off and turns
Gold
on
bringing their own ledge defense now. We have three workers trying to get through for Bohemian Rhapsody. 1 does, 2 are turned away. And blue, Bohemian Rhapsody still with the commanding economic lead.
Guardians of the Screen do have to stay up.
It's 2 econs.
And Blue's ledge defense right now is very tough. Gold looks like they're going to have to send their queen back to their own base if they want to get any econ going whatsoever. They do get 1 dropped berry that was not kicked out by Blue. And there's the body check that we've been talking about. And we're about to see if Bohemian Rhapsody can finish off the match. They only need 1 more pollen.
They're playing super hard
Gold's
defense.
warrior and queen are desperately attempting to defend, but there's only so much kicking you can do before the inevitable happens. But the interesting thing now is that Blue's queen is on her last life. If Blue's queen dies, trying to clear out the queen and the warrior, that would be a loss for Blue, but alas, Blue slides in with the last pollen, taking the 3-0 victory, all economic, for a victory for both Bohemian Rhapsody over Guardians of the Screen.
And it is important, again, we saw you can't interact or collide with any of your own teammates, but you can jump on the heads of opponent characters. So it is very much a game of like vertical juking as you bounce and check against some of these other characters on the other team.
Sarpsov says that he or she has seen some great players where workers jump on a queen's head to basically pin them down. That is a very tough thing to pull off if you have a good queen maneuvering around. But if you can do it,
yeah, and the thing is,
really
there's so much else going on that you have to pay attention to. And to be able to, I guess, play some of those micro moves really can offset the match in your favor if you're able to manage it and, I guess, kind of play it as you see it. You know, like with any kind of physical interaction is it's something you don't really focus on until you have just everything else so locked down in your play.
We got a pizza battle going on in chat right now.
Oh, yikes.
People are getting very passionate about pizza varieties, what kind of pizza they are repping, Chicago pizza versus New York pizza. We will not, as impartial commentators, commentate on that disagreement. But
let's just say I've had both, and I'm going to back away from the conversation.
You guys are away. Okay. So you call it
the next match.
As Pizza Pals, we love all pizza equally.
Sailing away?
Horns. Is that tails? Yes. Okay. We'll take Canadian.
Remember
we're about to find out who the next players are.
So we got 3 paths to victory. Blue.
Who is it?
3 paths to victory. 3 paths. There's something seasonal.
Thank you. Got a whole thing of paper.
We got a breaking update with the next match.
All right. So it looks like three paths to gold. I'm sorry, 3 paths to victory on gold. Something seasonal. Wait, I am just goofing this all up.
You got
3
it all
paths to
backwards.
victory on
Something
blue.
seasonal on gold. 3 paths to victory on blue. Something seasonal. Last tournament's runners up. I would consider them a very strong contender in this tournament.
Yes.
It will be interesting to see how they fare. And something seasonal with a 3-berry econ opening and getting 2 workers past a ledge defense. A great start for something seasonal. And blue coming in with 2 warriors to clear out the singular ledge defense of gold.
3 paths to victory is a lot of catching up to do.
Something seasonal is off to a great economic start.
Absolutely. Blue seems very military driven right now, but has no kills on the queen. You can see Gold's queen just hanging out in the corner, just, I guess waiting for their military to attack. Gold seems like they can maneuver around all of it.
Blue had 3 warriors sitting in the hive. That is way too many warriors doing a 1 or 2 warrior job. And something seasonal pulls off the economic victory, I'm going to say, commandingly.
Yeah.
Blue overcommitted to warriors, had too many warriors doing not enough damage, had no real work on their economic path, on their snail path, or on their military path. All 3 paths to victory, none of those paths being pursued by 3 paths to victory.
Correct.
And here we go with the second round. Something seasonal up 1-0 on 3 paths to victory.
Ooh, both drop right to the flowers. You can see Gold had a little stronger platforming.
Gold is going for a 4 econ strat.
Dang.
They are not getting any warriors. It'll be curious to see.
Gold's queen also tagging all the gates.
Now, but the first economic victory might have gotten them a little overconfident and going for the very risky 4 econ strat. Because when you go 4 econ, you have no warriors helping your queen. It is extremely difficult if you fall behind on gates for your queen to get out of the base and claim some gates so that you can finally get a warrior and regain some control of the map. So, but they did end up getting a gate and a warrior. That warrior going down though. So right now, blue has a warrior and a queen clearing people out of the gold hive, and gold once again has no warriors.
This just seems like a purely econ match. No one's even... The queens aren't really doing much attacking of each other. Warriors are focusing on workers. There's been no queen deaths this
It looks
series.
like my prediction is something seasonal on gold is just going to keep running their drones into the warriors, attempting to defend their hive, and eventually are just going to get by. And there you see it. One just
Gold.
get through. This is going to keep happening.
Gold taking 3 kills with that 1 warrior.
And here comes the final berry for something seasonal.
Gold queen
in
clearing out. Going for the
Another
4-player family
commanding
photo.
economic victory. Yeah, 1 player missing. Didn't get the family portrait complete, but
most of the family made it to Thanksgiving.
as you can tell, people are getting very hyped right now.
Yes.
Something seasonal known for their energy when they come to play Killer Queen at Logan Arcade in Chicago, Illinois for the Killer Queen tournament. And once again,
Gold's queen, excellent defense. Didn't let any of that econ get through.
and Gold getting that initial queen kill as you could hear their yells of joy. Gold going for the 3-1 strat here. 3 econ, 1 warrior. And they are just cruising right now. They have no one on blue attempting to claim their hive. Blue's queen comes up, but
Blue going for a last
the last
ditch effort snail.
But queen comes down, clears it out. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see an attempted family portrait here. Family portrait being where during a victory condition, everyone in your team is in the frame when it zooms in. And there it is. The 3-0 victory for something seasonal. Last month's runners-up, showing that they are a strong team to contend with.
So, people talking about snails in the chat. Not a lot of people go for snail in this map. Maybe the night map if you do a speed snail, but honestly, not a lot of people attempt it.
The main way that you see snail utilized in the day map in the Chicago meta
It's a distraction.
is a way to pull down queens and warriors who are defending your hive. So if you're going for the econ strat, as is most common, having someone go snail is a means of pulling down one or maybe, if you're lucky, two people who are shutting down your econ to deal with the snail, which then allows your team to continue getting econ. Yep, it's right behind that. Let's give some shout-outs to people in chat right here. Shout out to DJ Q Cookie 69. Shout out to Sorta Soft, Sean Walter, Joe Pa 2323. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this event, the fourth Killer Queen tournament at Logan Arcade in Chicago, Illinois. I'm gonna drink some water and rest my pipes for a second.
All right, we're back. Getting